to number 12. Oh, and but one thing on number 11 here, to get this signed, this is its current form, has signature. How do we get that done? Suzanne, would we have to? Okay. So you'll get us something to, okay. Okay. I don't know if it's possible just to get that by tomorrow. I don't know if that's possible. If somebody at the other office could get it printed up. Of course, Mr. Mayor says no. He always says no. Thank you for your help. Number 12, Wildlife Damage Management Account Balance, Deputy Director Patrick Cates.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. For the record, Patrick Cates, Deputy Director. You have in your package a report. It's unfortunate that item 13 was taken before item 12 because I think this might have informed that discussion. This report shows the predator fee since its inception, how much was collected, and how much has been spent. I'd like to point out that since inception of the program, we have collected approximately $3.5 million. As of the end of last fiscal year, we're carrying a balance of about $577,000. $2.9 million of this fee has been spent since inception of the program. 2.4 million of that, or 81%, yes? It's item 12. It's a one-page spreadsheet, looks like this. Huh? Oh, it wasn't in the original packet. My apologies. It says Predator Fee FY 2002-2010 summary. I'll give everybody a chance to. Ready?
Did anybody else happen to have printed out that copy? I just don't have this information.
We sent it out, I don't know, at least a week ago.
Well, I'm sure it showed up in the email, but we just postpone this till we find a copy. Got it. Thank you. Was this sent out hard copy? No? Oh, okay. Is anybody else able to see it? Down there? Not yet. Look at it real quick here.
I might be able to put it on the screen. You can get audio-visual person.
Getting that down to.
Nah, those
All right.
spreadsheets don't show up very well on the screens.
We'll just pass down a copy. Minutes, you can maybe go over them for us, what
Sure.
the deal is.
Sure. Okay, so this spreadsheet shows the predator fee, how much was collected, and the use of those fees since the inception of the program, going back to fiscal year 2002. Since inception, we have collected about $3.5 million in predator fees. As of the end of last fiscal year, we have a balance of $577,000. Since inception of this program, we have spent about $2.9 million. Of that, $2.4 million, or 81% of that total, has went directly to Wildlife Services for predator control. About $400,000, or 14%, was spent on NDOW staffing. I would also like to point out that in recent years, under Director Mayer's directorship, we have spent more of this fee than ever before. Last year was a watershed year of $400,000 going to Wildlife Services for predator control. I know last year Kevin Lansford came to me about Wildlife Services and had some concerns of whether or not they had the capacity to implement the full predator control plan, and was seeking guidance from me on what we could do about that. Subsequently, I think those issues got resolved, and he expressed to me he was satisfied, but I think it illustrates the point that, you know, to some degree we're limited in how much Wildlife Services can do based on their capacity. I'm certain that in FY09 more money would have went to them if they had the capacity to do so. I would also like to point out, it's not on this sheet, but in addition to that, NDOW provides the Department of Agriculture $40,000 a year over this time period. That would be $360,000 of general sportsman's fees, not predator fees, general sportsman fees, that subsidizes two lion hunters doing agriculture-related predator control. That's over and above all the money that you see on this page. And that's been going on as long as anybody can remember.
Okay, a question, Mr. Pearl, Mr. Lent?
On this, on the sheet that I have, on the far right, it says Wildlife Services 85.04%. What, you just gave a figure of 81%. What's the difference?
81% is over the entire
So this,
span of the program. Those
so-
percentages are fiscal year 10.
just for that one
Yeah,
fiscal
so-
year. Would you do me a favor, then give us the totals again for both expenditures total
Sure.
and revenues total, so we have them?
Sure.
Because they're not on this.
Total revenue was $3.5 million.
Okay.
Total expenditures were $2.9 million.
Okay.
2.4 of which was the Category 9 Wildlife Services.
Okay,
Dr.
thank
Ryder,
you.
Okay, Mr.
I
Lent?
had a question. The 40,000 that you're above and beyond this, you've changed that and you're going to take it out of the predator fee, aren't you?
No?
No, that's incorrect. It comes as part of our budget and right to Wildlife Service. Has nothing to do with the predator fee.
And that's not going to change?
No, it's part of our budget.
And it's not part of our predator plan. It just subsidizes two lion hunters for the ag work they do out of recognition that, you know, a lion killed's a lion killed and there's benefit to wildlife.
Okay, question, Mr. Vogler?
I think there needs to be a little clarification. Agriculture, grazing boards, there's a lot of money that's kicked in above and beyond that 40,000. And that's for lion hunting, and it's not necessarily on agricultural work. If I have, maybe the same trapper does it, but I think it is very definitely divided out to where, you know, yes, we both benefit. Once you take a lion out, it's not going to harm wildlife or domestic livestock,
Right.
but it's not a contribution. That 40,000 is not a contribution to agriculture. It is it's in the program. It's a moot point, but you know, the sportsman and agriculture are the only two people left on a public domain anymore that are willing to ante up and to continually to make it sound like one's getting an advantage over the other is poor wordsmanship.
My only point is it isn't part of the predator management plan of NDOW. And it's, money going to wildlife services over and above what the sheet shows.
Okay, other questions? Let's go with public comment first on this. Any public comment on this, and then we'll move on, and we'll move back commission? No public comment on this item. Okay, close public hearing. You had a question, comment?
I've got a question. What I wanted to see was the predator management plan like this. It has the carryover balance, the beginning balance, and everything, and do you have the plan for 2011 like this?
The predator management plan, I don't have a copy of that.
I haven't seen it for 2011.
We'd have
Well,
to
as
ask
you well
Ian.
know, we lost our predator biologist, so we have to then find some capacity within the existing staff to complete that for 2011. So that, no, it's not complete yet.
Because without a plan, can we do anything?
Relative to what?
Because that shows the carryover balance and everything into this year, and that was the problem we had at the last commission meeting. We didn't know what the beginning balance was.
Well, on this report, it shows the ending balance of FY 2010 is $577,000. That's the amount that's available carryover for FY 11.
We had about $100,000 difference when we talked to the last commission meeting.
Is the lack of a final product affecting operations? Guess that's what I was gathering
Yeah.
the question to be. Is the lack of a formal 2011 plan affecting operations?
I may have to jump in here.
Oh, we getting off the subject?
We are.
Okay,
Okay.
withdrawn. All right, anything else on
Yeah,
the
this,
account balance?
Chairman? And to kind of follow up on that, because both you and I are on this, on the predation management plan, and that's what he was referring to here. And I realize, and quite frankly, I hated to see Kevin go because I thought he had an excellent grasp of predator problems, and it's going to be tough to just crank somebody in. But the real issue is, we've got several different projects here. Who have you assigned to, that have money attached to them? Some of them are ongoing projects, such as area for.
Again, I'm gonna have to stop you. The agenda item is just this account balance. So going into specific projects is beyond the scope of
I'm
the,
not going into specific projects. I'm finding out how that money is going to be plugged into the fiscal year 2011 predator plan, which is our responsibility.
it is your responsibility, but the agenda item just says you're gonna look at this spreadsheet, basically.
Okay, so maybe we can put, if you got a question, we could ask under commissioner comments perhaps tomorrow. And,
One way or another, it'll get asked.
okay, maybe we know what the question will be for commissioner comments tomorrow, so, okay. Commissioner comments, answer section there. Okay, anything else on number 12? Seeing none, let's move right on to number 15. Review of